there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you many blessings and much, much love as I always do. Excuse me. All right, for those of you who've been following me, I've reached my destination of where God wanted me to be. I am back home where I grew up in South Florida. My son and I are with my parents for the time being. So we will see what God has for me here, because he led me here for whatever reason, but I trusted his plan. So weather permitting, I will be doing my readings outside. So it's beautiful back here. And it's a change of scenery, right? But anyway, we're gonna keep it the same for right now, Cancer. If you've been here before, if you're new, I don't normally do readings with just 2 decks or whatever, or 3 decks, whatever I'm being called to do. I tend to do more in-depth readings, but I still being drawn to do what you guys need to be working on for this time until I come up with a different plan, or my guides tell me to either go back to doing the readings the way I did them, or to do them differently again. All right, so we're going to look into what you need to work on, Cancer. And remember, this is for your spiritual growth, okay? This is what tarot is about. So we're going to look into what Cancer needs to work on. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadians. Thank you. All right, Cancer. We have the 10. I'm sorry. Why did I say that? The 4 of bats. Okay, this is the 4 of swords. All right. So what you guys need to be working on right now is take a vacation. I just heard. Go out on a retreat. Take a break. Take a time out. Meditate. Do yoga. Do something for yourself. You've been doing a lot, Cancer, and it seems like you may be feeling like you have to defend yourself, or you may be fighting a lot of people, or maybe you're going through spiritual attacks, because we have the 7 of imps at the bottom of the deck. 7 of pimps. It's the 7 of wands, okay? So this is my Tom Petty card. So it seems like, as I was saying, some of you may be being spiritually attacked, and this is a time of rest and recuperation for you at this time, because maybe a lot has been going on in your life, and you've been having to try to find higher ground, to stay above water, to keep yourself from falling off the cliff, from falling apart, okay? So it's a time for rest and recuperation. Spirit wants you to just take it easy for the time being, because there's been a lot, and maybe other people have been trying to take you off your path. I know Gemini got that message, so that might resonate with you if you haven't watched a Gemini reading yet, if you are, especially if you got Gemini in your chart or something. So it's time for you to just take it easy, okay? It's going to be very important for you, Cancer, especially with the new moon in Scorpio, and you are a water sign, and Scorpio is also a water sign. So the water signs are going to be affected in that it's a solar eclipse, okay? So during this time frame, you're being asked to really, really take care of yourself.
Some of you are being asked to like go to the spa or go fishing, go boating, whatever it is that you love to do that brings you a sense of peace, okay? There's nothing going on in this card. This person is lying down. Usually they're in prayer mode and they're just resting, okay? It's a time for rest. It's a time for healing, all right? Do not allow anyone to infiltrate your space. Don't allow anyone to interfere with this healing, okay? Cancer, it's going to be very, very important for you. I cannot stress that enough because of the October 25th new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, okay? That really kicks off eclipse season. And for some of us, we have been in eclipse season already. I know for me, my eclipse season stuff has affected me in my 4th house, and it may be affecting you in your 4th house too, Cancer, because I'm look at the number 4. It started for me well before October 25th, so I kind of know what that's like. Maybe for some of you too, it's been like a whirlwind of stuff going on, and you've been having to stay above ground. Now, make sure that, you know, whoever may be trying to be up against you or whatever test you're being shown or experiencing from the outside world, stay true to who you are. Continue to ignite your personal power with that 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and be your authentic self. Because you see in this card, he's walking in this line. He's the only one without the mask on, okay? Don't allow anyone to tell you to go back to who you used to be, or to get you to change your belief system again, or to change the way you have learned to, I'm hearing learn to love. I don't know who that's for, but you've sought out the truth. You understand what your truth is now, and you're no longer walking with the rest of everybody with the same mask on, okay? You're showing your face. You're showing the world the real you. And some people may very well be telling you to go back to being the old you. Don't do that, Cancer, all right? You're being led to something that is greater because you're being your true authentic self. Stand by your convictions with honesty and integrity, okay? This is going to be very important right now because there are people, there are going to be, I'm hearing demonic energies who are going to be trying to get you off that path, to take you off the cliff. Now, this is kind of interesting for me because I had a premonition about, okay, my guys don't want me to go into it too much, but I did have a premonition about somebody falling off a cliff. This could be literal for somebody where maybe you're having dreams or you're about to have a dream about some sort of destruction, some sort of death or something. And Spirit is really asking you to be wary of that and heed those warnings if you're getting something similar to that, okay? It may not be the actual falling off a cliff, but I'm saying this because I did have a premonition like this a few months ago. So that could be part of the spiritual attack right here to keep you from being different, to keep you from being who God called you to be. All right, Cancer. So make sure that whatever is trying to get you off that path, to get you to go back to those belief systems that you know were not for you, don't stand your ground, okay? Don't back down here. Like I said, the Tom Petty card, don't back down because you're being spiritually tested here to see if you're going to stay true to what you know is true for you and what God has shown you, okay? So this may even very well be with this conflict or whatever this is that's happening where people are vying for your attention and trying to steer you off that path. Meditate about it, okay? Just stay silent. I'm also hearing if you feel the need to be defensive, Cancer, and it's like you gotta tell people, hey man, you know, this and that, I know what I'm talking about, you know, I know what my path is, I know what my truth is, and you find yourself maybe getting into altercations or getting into these situations where it's like persevering and fighting and combating people. Spirit is telling you to just be quiet, okay? Stay silent, remain in silence, because there could be, maybe this is going on now, Cancer, or this is going to happen this week or whenever you run into this reading, okay? Because remember, these are timeless. So if you find yourself in a predicament like that, a situation like that, where you feel like you're going to have to get up and fight and just whack people with batons or something, Spirit is saying, not literally, guys, the Spirit is saying just stay silent, okay? Don't say anything. You may feel like you have to like speak your piece and be like, hey man, you know what? I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm hearing? Give it to God. Tell them, you know what? I'm going to let God handle this. And you walk away. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. So this is a matter of you guys just, for others of you, whatever comes at you, okay? Because there are tests with this. Some of you may very well need to release the need to be defensive or trying to like just fight people for something, or you fight for what you believe in. And other people will keep challenging you. They'll keep testing you. And apparently you've been doing this, but now if this has been continuous for you, Cancer, it's time for you to just stay quiet. This is a retreat. I'm hearing fall back, okay? Like in the military. It's time for you to fall back and say, you know what? I'm going to maintain my inner peace. I'm not going to have to defend myself anymore. I'm not going to feel like I have to be on guard anymore because I know God's got me. I know God is with me. My guides are with me, and this is going to turn out for the best for me. I don't have to be in a defensive mode anymore, all right? So either way, Cancer, this is really, again, it's imperative for you to just keep cool, keep calm and collected, work on your healing, stay silent, okay? Because there may be some major tests that are coming to you. Could be coming with this new moon, right? Eclipse season, crazy stuff happens, right? But make sure you're taking care of your energies. Oh, I'm hearing set boundaries. Protect your energies, okay? Protect your energies. I also just got another message right before I was about to pull a card for this. There's someone who's not giving up on you, Cancer. There's someone who's saying that you are worth fighting for. Someone is persevering. They're staying determined to take off the mask, as I see with the kid without the mask here. There's something about they're no longer going to be silent anymore. They have been doing a lot of healing. They've been preparing to come to you with the truth, to give you clarity, to show them who they really are, right? With this mask here. They're very determined to do this, and they've been preparing for this for quite a long time. They've been meditating on it. They've been asking God for guidance and for strength to prepare to come to you with communication, but it's more so with the truth here, because this person needs to be balanced. They need to be calibrated. They need to be at peace well enough to be able to speak their truth and to not be afraid of what happens when they do. To not be afraid or fearful of rejection, fearful of ridicule or chastisement or judgment when they actually take off that mask, okay? That was a message for somebody that came out of nowhere. All right, let's see what guidance we have for you, Cancer. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. It says here, count your blessings. Well, that would be in prayer, meditation mode, retreating, like they be thankful, be grateful, just pull yourself back, fall back, right? Some of you may need to be counting your blessings, and the Four of Bats wants to fly off my stand here. Wind, guys, blowing through your reading is winds of change. The bottom of the deck is a clockwork pumpkin. A wonderful idea, the aha moment. Resting, retreating to get those ideas. Here's a number 1. New beginnings. Excuse me. It's the first card in here. So, as usual, I will read the book. This adorable and forlorn little figure is almost transparent, so still and quiet that you may overlook her, thinking you have just seen a wisp of mist go trailing past, when really all the time this little ghost is silently standing before you, gently reminding you of something very important, that it soon will be time to harvest again, and the ghost of harvest missed in the past will come back to haunt you if you do not take your time and look around right now all that it is. She's not invisible, and she is always there, a reminder that the seasons turn, that the harvest must be brought in, and that those who stay with the earth, and I said winds of change, right? Those who stay with the earth a while are not always here to haunt you negatively. They are here to help you till their work is done. This little ghost loves her misty home, adores appearing to you when you have forgotten your blessings and your rights, and appears at exactly the right time in your life when you've nearly forgotten how lucky you are. Something that is a blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seemed almost invisible to you. You must stand in your field, that is to say, your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you again and give thanks for it. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest. It is now your time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of and share your abundance. The divination message is something precious is all about you, but has become so familiar you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that familiarity has bred, if not contempt, a kind of blindness. The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks you very gently to see the abundance all around you and to appreciate that while you are in physical form, there is so much you can enjoy. I guess that's confirmation with the bird calling there. Excuse me. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now and to also take steps to call in any debts. There can be outstanding money issues associated with this card, and share the bounty. Do not let anyone cheat you, and know that you don't own a single thing in truth. It will all pass through your hands. But still, ironically, these things you have earned through your hard work are worth protecting. They are not too small. They are not too ordinary. You have more material wealth than you think, so please do count your blessings every day. And the bottom of the deck is number 39, a clockwork pumpkin. You are about to have an amazing moment. A brilliant insight and a very illuminating idea. Action must be taken immediately while the idea is fresh and new. No more procrastination. Follow the aha moment with action and watch amazing change in the form of abundance, creativity, and satisfaction take place in your life. I am the new idea, the new epiphany, the moment of clarity when the seeming chaos of life suddenly rearranges itself into a brilliant opportunity. You are about to be presented with such a golden idea that I want you to be ready. It may come from within you or it may come from outside of you, but you have drawn it to you with the power of attraction and manifestation. And it is an idea that will bring you great riches of body, mind, and spirit. It is time to activate your own brilliant abilities and become the abundant and rich being you were born to be. We are so pleased we have found you. We have waited for exactly the right being to take on this idea and bring it to life within the world. It has evolved out of time, out of space, and is perfect for you. It may be a song, a project, a new job, a relationship. Its form is fluid, but its time is now, and you are the person chosen to bring it through. Cosmic duty it may be, but joy and love it will bring, as well as abundance and true happiness. The divination message is one of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and vision and epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and its time is now, and you are being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place, one after the other, almost like clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, there is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very inventive and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. It is sparkling, pure genius. Never forget that Thomas Edison dreamed the light bulb. So please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. That may be significant for somebody because I always call my Seven of Wands, the Seven of Imps, my Tom Petty card, and the name Thomas was mentioned in here. If your name is Thomas, this is a very specific message for you, or maybe you're dealing with a Thomas or something with a Thomas. Tom is maybe Thomas is the one who's going to come out of the woodwork or something and come out of this silence, okay? Counting their blessings. What was I going to say? Or maybe somebody with the name Thomas. It could be a last name, guys, or you see the word or say the name. Something along either that person with that name or the last name or something related to that for whoever this is for. They could very well be the one who brings you the idea, or they are the inspiration for the idea, or maybe if your name is Thomas, something inspiring you, somebody inspiring you to do something, okay? I don't know where that came from, but they wanted me to say that because, again, the Thomas Edison name is in there, if you can see it. Okay, so that was significant for somebody. That's pretty hilarious. We're now going to go see what this new moon in Scorpio is bringing you. And again, that's the solar eclipse that occurs at on October 25th. All right, let's see what this new moon in Scorpio is bringing Cancer. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. So whatever idea you get, guys, especially if you go into meditation or whatever, where you have this epiphany, you got to fight for it. Like it said, you got to trust your intuitive hits, right? People thought Thomas Edison was crazy because he kept failing, right? But look what he did. So, don't back down. And if people come across this idea or you're doubting yourself, don't do that, okay? You got to keep going with whatever it is that you get, especially intuitively, because it's going to be a big blessing, all right? So with this new moon in Scorpio, you're getting the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. And don't let pride get in your way at the bottom of the deck, the full moon in Leo, all right? The full moon energies are things closing out, things being released, right? So let's look at the Scorpio one. If you've been feeling paranoid or acting weird, take this as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about or thinking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in. And I was talking about someone possibly preparing themselves to speak their truth, to communicate, to emote. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good but we're naughty. If you pull this card, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. And that ties into those of you with this prophetic idea or this intuitive hit that you get, all right? So we'll look at the full moon in Leo as well. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. Maybe somebody rides a motorcycle. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. See, show the world the real you. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. And right after that, Cancer is step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. There's balance again, okay? Look at the bigger picture with this. So with this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, Cancer, it's time for you to release whatever negativity is surrounding you, okay? But don't let your ego, your unhealthy pride get in that way, all right? Just let whatever this is go. Count your blessings. Sometimes, guys, when things happen to us, it seems like it's not a blessing. It actually ends up being a blessing because God wants to see define blessings differently because they come to us in very, very different ways. Okay? And sometimes they come to us in different wrapping and different packaging. They come to us from people that we wouldn't think would be considered a blessing, but they are. Okay? So I hope this helped you, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session, you can do it by phone or via Zoom. Or if you want to sign up for a Capella membership where you get 14-day free trial to access my daily guidance videos, you get to chat with me on the app. The app is completely free for you to download. You get to meet amazing other people in the Capella circle. You get to be involved in wellness challenges that I put out there every week. I have members only live sessions. I am planning to do the 18 plus this week, God willing, because I wanted it to do it before Halloween. I'm also going to be doing a new moon in Scorpio members only live reading. That's going to be a very important one because it kicks off eclipse season, and for a lot of us it's going to be a doozy. So you can even sign up for the 14-day free trial and be part of that members only live. It will be on YouTube, but the link will only be posted to my Capella Circle forum, which is only accessed if you have a membership. So I am going to be doing like mini readings for those people in that members only live as well. So there's a whole bunch of other things that come with these memberships. Click on the description box below to click on that link, or if you go to capellawellness.com, click on the join now button and you will get to see all the different tiers. All right. So go ahead and check that out. You've got nothing to lose. But anyway, if you have any questions about this reading or you have any questions about my memberships or my services, Cancers, go ahead and shoot me an email. It's in the description box. If you go to capellawellness.com, there are plenty of places for you to get in contact with me. All right, Cancer, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up. I never greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness. Starry out.